It's 10:08 on January 31st. All right, we in it. 2023 is happening whether we like it or not. How's it going for you so far? January was fine. Nothing to write home about, in my opinion. I wrote down things to discuss because my last vlog, which will go up on the 3rd, there was a lot of rambling, not much talking. Well, there was, but none of it was important. Point is, I wrote down talking points, so we're gonna go through them. I'm going ahead and recording this clip on my camera because I had a few clips that I recorded on my phone for the vlog the aforementioned vlog. But for whatever reason, I could not get them on. My editing software was like, no, we don't recognize. And it's a whole thing. So just to give you a little bit of background on the dramas of editing. What I usually do when I record on my phone, I have Google Photos. So I record, like normal, let it upload on Google Photos, and then I download it from Google Photos and then upload it into my editing software. Well, I've never had a problem with it before, but it was not recognizing those clips from last week. But I wasn't talking about much of nothing. I was just going to Panera Bread, talking all about how much I love the Mediterranean veggie sandwich. And that's basically it. And then I was talking about how I was thinking about doing a tour of this new space because I've been here for almost a year, but then I'm ashamed of my white refrigerator. And I was like, Nene's ruined it for all of us. But that's what I was basically talking about in a nutshell. I can't find Tabitha Brown anything, and it's very frustrating. I only want the food. I want that popcorn in the purple bag that I keep seeing. I want some of those little pastas that she have, and everything is sold out everywhere, and I'm very frustrated about it. I just had to get that out. I'm very shocked about my last Get Ready With Me, my makeup video. It has the same amount of views, which isn't a lot, but I digress. It has the same amount of views as my last haul. They both have 75 views each, and it's shocking to me because my makeup videos don't tend to do well. It's always been my vlogs. So I'm a little like, okay. And then I even had someone comment, was like, do more of these. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I was just shocked by that. I think it might be the some of the tags I was using or whatever, but I'll take what I can get while I can get it because the watch time is going up. I low-key kind of feel like it's a setup, this whole watch time thing. I don't know how a normal or average person can achieve this. I don't understand how. I don't understand how. Whatever. So we're working on it. The watch time has gone up a bit. I was gonna, remember how I talked about in a previous vlog about doing my little 3-minute thoughts? I was gonna start it off by talking about you people, but then I was seeing a whole lot of debate about it on Twitter and stuff, and then I realized how many people were, and I was like, okay, maybe not you people. It was okay. It was relatively funny. I didn't visually, Lauren London and Jonah Hill, I don't think that's, if they were regular people, that you would see them together. But I think the movie touched on issues that I think a lot of people don't think about. So the ending was like, I'm trying not to say too much without, in the event you haven't seen it, but it's a movie called You People on Netflix. Trying to chug my coffee because I got some errands to run, and so I have a hard stop and a leaving situation, so the coffee needs to be consumed. I gotta go to Ulta. I'm going to Ulta today because I placed an order for the new Juvia's Place foundation. I want to give that a go. I tried to get it online from their website, but I couldn't. They were sold out of what I believe is my shade, so we got it from Ulta, so that's something we're going to do today. And then the last random subject matter I had to discuss was my Spanish venture. I've concluded my lessons with the teacher that I was speaking with in January. It could have gone better just in terms of scheduling and stuff. There were some canceled appointments, and then those appointments weren't fulfilled, and complaints had to be made, and it was just whatever. So I think I'm just going to find someone else and establish a better schedule for that. My whole issue is, at the end of the day, I still don't have anyone to speak with me fluently and often. So I'm low-key just still worried that I'm just wasting my time. But maybe, I don't know, maybe this year I'll meet someone who won't mind entertaining my janky Spanglish and can help me get better. Didn't put that on my vision board. And that's basically it, and that's all that I have going on. As you can see, I'm trying to continue the whole curl situation. So I washed my hair last night and I was feeling real good about it. It looked real moisturized and curly and whatever, and then I went to sleep and there were a couple of sections that were giving mad frizz. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put the perm rods in you to kind of get you to bend to my will. But then the parts that were looking cute last night now look like this today, and I'm like, touche hair, too effing shay. So now it looks like that. What is even this? I tried. I don't know. I tried. I don't know what more you want from me. What do you want from me? But that's basically it. I'm trying to not sweat over here because I do not have on deodorant. Let me explain. I'm going to get my first ever mammogram today, and apparently you're not supposed to wear deodorant or perfume. I was not told this by the people who are going to do this, so I'm kind of like, could I be wearing deodorant? But then I've heard other people say in the past, like, you're not supposed to. But I don't know, again, if that's antiquated, you know, the new age. I don't know, but it should be interesting.
One eternity later.
Y'all, that's so country. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all, I forgot to go to Ulta. I was literally sitting here wrapping up work, and I go, I forgot to go to Ulta. Damn. I mean, I can go tomorrow, but that's not the plan. I might have to go tomorrow. I mean, they hold the stuff for, look at me trying to make excuses. They hold the stuff for a couple of days, but for real they do. And the sad part is, I was over here wondering, how did I forget that this was something you had to do? I was hungry. That's where I messed up. My appointment for my mammogram, which was fine, by the way, we'll get into that. My appointment was at 12:30, and I guess something was happening because they weren't on time, which that's one of my biggest pet peeves. Don't have me making an appointment and you not on time. Whatever. But anyway, it was fine. I didn't have an attitude, which normally I would, but I didn't have an attitude. Got my mammogram done. It was fine. I took some Tylenol beforehand just to be on the safe side. That's what I was advised to do. And it wasn't bad. It was uncomfortable for sure. And it's so interesting because they clamped down on it. And by it, I mean your boob. They clamped down on it. And me personally, I was like, oh, that's not that bad. But that's only just to kind of get it in place. And then once they get it in place, they clamp down more. And then it's like, oh my. So yeah, it's not necessarily my ladies who are sore. It's the areas that surround my ladies. But other than that, I'm fine. I was told I was a good patient and that I did a good job of staying relaxed, and that I have a high pain tolerance. I was like, thanks, I guess. Whatever. Anyway, that went fine. But my point is, I was starving. And so all I saw when it was time to go was food. And I got food and I came home. And now that I'm full and whatever, I was like, oh my, I totally forgot about Ulta. So I guess I'll have to go swing by there tomorrow. Oh, it's annoying. Ooh, I might wait till Friday. It'll still be there on Friday. I got to leave the house again on Friday. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to update y'all on how the appointment went. So I'm happy to have gotten that taken care of. Oh my God, I don't think I was recording this whole time. Which I guess is kind of good because I was kind of in rare form. So let me try to edit myself just a bit. First of all, hey, happy Black History Month. I hope y'all are having a good day. My day could be going better. I'm doing my best to try to change the trajectory of the kind of day I'm having, which is why I wanted to speak to y'all, because talking to y'all helps me change my mood. So there's that. Beyonce's tickets are kind of sort of out. I don't really know. The options are overwhelming. I still ain't made it to go see Usher, and now here come Beyonce, and it's just it's a lot. I went to Ulta because remember how I was supposed to go yesterday and I forgot. I went to Ulta to pick up the new Juvia's Place foundation. Oh no. I was gonna say I really hope the shade matches me. Here's one thing I need for Juvia to do better, because this foundation isn't like the other foundation that's in that pink bottle. And so when I was on the website for this and it was like, oh, find your shade, and I would go through the quiz, it was giving me the shade for the pink foundation. I already know, and I mean in the pink bottle, I already know what shades I'm in that. How does that compare to this? So I'm trying to like go off the descriptions, like golden, like tan with golden undertones. But in this, hoping it works. This looks light. This looks lighter than what I am. So, and I said, oh no, because I saw this and I was like, And I could have, they say to shake it. I could have tried it on right when I was at Ulta, but I was already annoyed. I need to stop waiting until I'm hangry and got an attitude before I go run errands. Sorry, but anyway, so yeah, I should have tried it on at Ulta, but I didn't. So we gonna try it on together, get a little first impression situation going on. I already have on a little bit of foundation. This looks so light. If I have to go back in there and exchange it for another color, I will be so annoyed. But I would love it if this could work out for me today, because I need for something to go right. What's happening? You know what? Oh, all right. Well, let's see. Smells good? Question mark. Hold on. Why is it? Hold on. Oh, I can't use that as a mirror. I'll use my actual mirror. Oh, okay. This might actually work. Maybe. This is in the shade Rio. I didn't share that with you, but this is Rio. And as I said, all I did was end up going by the description. Not y'all telling me I had Wendy's on my face. I went by the description given for the foundation, but I used, how can I say this? So basically what I did was I used what is the pink version called? Y'all, if you into makeup like that, you know what I'm talking about. But what I ended up doing was using the Juvia's, I used the I Am Magic foundation description to find my shade in the I Am Magic. Wait, they're both I Am Magic? I ain't in the mood. I hope you know what I'm trying to say, because I'm getting on my nerves. But Rio looks like it's a good match. So my shade is typically tan or deep or just whatever with golden undertones, I think. But this looks like it could work. I feel like I look a little orange. I'm giving you a little bit of burnt. But it might work. I feel like I had something else to say, but I can't think of it at the moment. But I'll have to give this a go and do a wear test and all that. But that other foundation I have in the pink bottle, I do like it. It's thick. The coverage is full. I do think after a while it oxidizes, but it also could be because my foundation is old AF. Mm-hmm. Why do I feel like every time I talk to y'all I'm in this room, in this position? I mean, because it's kind of what it is. Just checking in to say, hey, at some point later on today, I will be going to get my second chemical peel. I'm interested to see how it'll go because I've gotten some new pimples that have popped up. I'm going to ask her, girl, what is this? Because I just feel like, oh, here's this new layer of skin and now it's already being invaded. And I don't know if that's par for the course, if that's just the way my skin behaves. What can I do to combat this? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how 4 weeks from today, how my skin will be. Because again, this is chemical peel number 1, or it was. The second one obviously coming up. So I'm just curious. This wasn't what I was expecting. So, but I'm willing to give it another go, and we'll see. I'm so glad today is Friday. It's been a rough week. And I'm just glad that it's over. And I just had to go out today and get my treats for myself because it's like, you made it. You did it, queen. I am so proud of you. What's that video? You did it again, girl, or something. I don't know, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I just needed something, a reward for having survived what was not a great week for me. Harlem is back. I did take notes on episode 1. I'm thinking about doing a video, but here's the gotcha. Obviously, I don't have any makeup on. Obviously, I'm getting this chemical peel. Don't really think you can wear makeup, or maybe it's not the best thing to do while you're getting a chemical peel. My point is this: I don't really know how I'm going to do a timely Harlem review with my face peeling, and I can't wear makeup. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I could. So, I don't know. My hair looks real crazy right now. Let's not talk about it. Here's what I think I need to figure out. If my skin does this again in 4 weeks, what does that mean? I told myself I was going to do 3 chemical peels. This is number 2. But if my skin keeps reacting this way, what now? Should it be a Curology situation, which I've already done and did have temporary success with? Because again, everything is temporary with me and my skin. There have been no permanent solutions aside from skinning myself. But I guess that's, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't really know. So that's a future Shamirio problem. Why do I always look crazy on this vlog, y'all? Okay, we have another chemical peel in the books. It's so funny, the esthetician was like, let me look at your skin. I was like, no, girl, don't do that. She was like, what happened? Girl, I don't know. The same thing that always happened. But she did the peel. And she says that she put some stuff on there that's gonna, and I don't know if that's just the process of the peel, but she put some stuff on there that's gonna dry them out and not scar. So we're hoping for the best. My hair is on one today. I don't have any explanation, but it's on one. But yeah, I just wanted to check in so y'all could see my shiny face, and we're just hoping for good results. And yeah, my skin just decided to poop the bed, and I don't want any parts of it. So our fingers are crossed for good results. All right, well, I just wanted to check in with you guys to show you this. And yeah, the next couple of days are going to be a little rough just in terms of how I look, but if you saw my chemical peel vlog, then you already know what to expect. So I'm going to have to go radio silent until I'm suitable for on-camera presentation. And also, between that and my hair, we're going to have to figure it out. Oh, I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, I'm black, y'all. I love that video. That little clip. Hey, I'm just checking in to say, hey, it's Friday night. I'm living La Vida Loca on the couch. Okay, so here's what I've learned on chemical peel number 2. This is technically day 1. Remember how she was like, oh, do this for the first 10 days, and then on the 10th day do this, and blah, blah, blah. And I was always like, well, what counts as the first day? Today is the first day, which I think I was starting it from, I don't know, whatever. So technically today is day 1. What else say technically? It's day 1. It's a good thing that I bought. If you didn't watch the chemical peel vlog, then you may not know this. I don't think you'll know this. It's a good thing that I bought big sizes of the samples that were given out after the peel, because I don't know if it's just not customary for the second chemical peel, or if she and I were both lost in the chemical peel sauce that it didn't come up, but she did not give me any samples this time. And I was like, now what if I hadn't bought bigger sizes of the products and I would have just left? Like, you know, I don't know, I think it's whatever. So she didn't give them to me. I didn't think to ask, and I got home and I was like, wait a minute. So again, thankfully I have that face wash and the serum that she suggested I use already in my possession. And then there's a mask that she suggests or suggested that I use on day 10. I still have some because I've only used it the one time. So on my 10th day, I'll use that again. But I did end up actually buying a bigger size of that as well. And it's funny because they had a display. If you've ever been to a spa or anything like that, you know they usually have a display of their products. So they had their display up and it was like 30% off. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. Let me, mental note, left, totally forgot about it. So I ended up calling back and I was like, hey, is the mask on sale? And she said no. I was like, went to the website. It was on sale on the website. So I have a full-size bottle of the mask coming up for day 10. And as I said to you previously, it'll just be interesting to see what my skin does in 4 weeks. And she even said, she was like, I'll see you in 4 weeks. And I was like, we'll see. Because if this is happening again, then I don't know, ma'am. 4 weeks is when? 1, 2, 3. That'll be March 3rd. That'll be exactly 4 weeks. I don't know about that. I might do the 10th because it just seems so soon. Good morning, y'all. It's 10:15. I need to be leaving the house pretty much right now. I am up way earlier than I'd like to be to go meet a former coworker for brunch. And I don't know about y'all. Well, what time do y'all go to brunch? Let me just ask you that before I get into my story time. Whatever. I was going to say it's not much of a story time. Whatever. But what time do y'all go to brunch? Because my brunches be like noon. It's like lunch, but it still falls under the brunch time frame. And I was like, she hit me up yesterday. I was like, are we still on for tomorrow? Meaning today. And I was like, yeah. What time were you thinking? Your girl said 10:45. I'm sorry, what? I said, oh, so you do brunch. And she was like, yeah, well, the tables, they get missing or they get taken pretty quick. The place opens at 10:30, mind you. So you right there pretty much as soon as the doors open. I was like, okay, this food better be good. So that's about to happen, and I'm not even really hungry. I'm not much of a breakfast eater. I am in terms of breakfast food, but not at breakfast time. I'm hungry in the morning type. I'm hungry in the afternoon type. But I haven't seen her in a while, so it'll be good to catch up. I am in the very early stages of peeling. We only have a little bit here, but I'm hoping the sunscreen will help. Point is, when she asked me to go to brunch and I was like, yeah, I had to look at my calendar and be like, okay, I'm gonna be in the very early stages of peeling, so it shouldn't be hard for someone to sit across from me and eat food. So that's what's happening. I'm still waking up. I should have asked about this earlier, but I was like, what's the parking situation? Because you know, Atlanta, you gotta ask. And she was like, oh, they do complimentary valet. I don't have no cash on me. Y'all already know. The little bit of cash I did have on me, I gave it to my esthetician for the peel. I had $22 and she got $22 because it was $120 for the peel. And that was around 20% or so. So that's what she got. But point is, I don't have any more cash on me, and technically I'm not going to have any time to go buy ATM, and if I do, it's in 20s, and then that's going to be a whole thing. So we might just have to charge it to the game. Okay, well, I'm going to leave the house. I'm going to try to get some clips on my phone, but y'all already know the last time I recorded clips on my phone, for whatever reason, they would not transfer to my computer, and so it was a waste of time. We're going to hope for the best this time. The clips will be short, so at the very least, maybe I can email them to myself. We'll see. Bye. Pretty much got the same thing, but I'm gonna get a shot of yours as well.
Right. Child.
Y'all, look how quickly this escalated. I looked at my face during brunch, and this was the thing. Y'all saw what it looked like when I left the house. I was like, girl, I'm so sorry. I did not expect for my face to be peeling off to this magnitude in front of you. She was like, it's not bad, it's not bad. 'Tis bad, but we're headed home now. Well, I gotta go to the grocery store, but I'm gonna wear my mask, so. It's starting. It's starting. Oh, and that food was mid. Very disappointing. I could've went to IHOP, but I didn't tell her that because she was very excited about that place. But she probably could tell by the amount of leftovers I had that I didn't enjoy it, but it is what it is. It was good to see her nonetheless.